Hello, friends. Welcome to Creative Medicine. In this lecture, we will learn about
Then the diagnosis of neuroblastoma. So in the diagnosis, we will have to see the diagnosis of neuroblastoma. In diagnosis of neuroblastoma, the patient, first if you do a complete blood picture, you will see that there is decreased RBC are seen with thrombocytosis or thrombocytopenia. So you see presence of anemia with thrombocytosis and thrombocytopenia are seen. Then along with that, you will see that there is increased LDH and ferritin levels are increased, urinary catecholamines are increased, and neuron specific enolase is also increased in neuroblastoma. In neuroblastoma, increased LDH, increased ferritin, increased urinary catecholamines, and increased neuron specific enolase are seen. If you do an X-ray or CT scan, on X-ray or CT scan, we will see presence of calcification, which is stippled calcification is seen on X-ray or CT scan. And in fact, this neuroblastoma is the most common abdominal tumor which will tell us about the calcification before chemotherapy. Even prior to chemotherapy, calcification is demonstrated on X-ray or CT scan in neuroblastoma. Then in neuroblastoma, actually there is, if this is the kidney, okay, and this is the adrenals. Because the neuroblastoma mass is growing like this, the kidney will be displaced inferiorly and laterally. So because of displacement of kidney inferiorly or laterally, we see a sign called as drooping lily sign is seen. This drooping lily sign is seen because the neuroblastoma will displace the kidney inferolaterally. Then MRI can also be done in these cases. On MRI, you will see that actually MRI is superior to CT scan in neuroblastoma, mainly for assessment of vessel encasement, vessel patency, for assessment of spinal cord compression, and for assessment of bone marrow invasion. So for assessment of vessel encasement, vessel patency, spinal cord compression, and bone marrow involvement, MRI is superior to CT scan. Then MIBG scan or somatostatin receptor scintigraphy is also done. So in MIBG scan or somatostatin receptor scintigraphy, this is actually used in diagnosis of primary, residual and also metastatic pheochromocytoma. MIBG scan or somatostatin receptor scintigraphy is used to diagnose primary, residual and metastatic neuroblastoma. So if you see, MIBG is one of the best study for metastatic disease. So if you were asked what is better for metastatic disease, then MIBG is the better for studying the metastatic disease of neuroblastoma. Sometimes the neuroblastoma may simulate the acute lymphocytic leukemia. Because it simulates acute lymphocytic leukemia, it is mainly differentiated by the typing of monoclonal phenotype. You can do monoclonal antibody phenotyping is done, and thus we can differentiate ALL from neuroblastoma.
thank you and thank you for watching.